Hola, bonjour, ¿cómo está? Hola, amigos. Buenos dias, buenas noches. I'm going to come up here real quick today to talk to you all about some great work at home opportunities I have available. And if you all don't know who I am the one and only Miss Exquisite of Exquisite Agency. I bring you all work at home jobs, work from anywhere jobs, even if it's just paid surveys, doing game apps. I have the ones where you do like different micro tasks, like little AI tasks, and I be getting into some of those. So make sure you all check out my communities, because I do be sharing a lot of links to the community as well. And I also be sharing like different little trivia games that you all can do to help your brains be stimulated. But I do have a lot of many customer service calls, service positions available. You have to have high-speed internet. You have to have noise-free head cancellation sets. Like I said, click on my Amazon link below and purchase yours at very cost-effective, reasonable prices. And you also have to have a laptop or desktop. Unfortunately, you cannot do these from your phone. Like I said, they're not the highest paying jobs, but guess what? It's an independent job. So anything that you do with these mini call center jobs is tax deductible, meaning anything you purchase, because you are an independent contractor, you're not an employee of Exquisite Agency. I'm just offering you the opportunities where you get into these Fortune 500 companies. You get to write them off of your taxes, like any printer supplies that you buy, paper, ink pens, notebooks, your computer, your laptop, your tablet, if you choose to do like some data entry and stuff from your tablet, like when you do those micro-tasking jobs and we going over that we have available that I've tried and tested. Anything I offer you all is something I have tried, I have tested, or I have worked for. So you don't have to worry about getting anything scammed on this end, because I got you all covered. But all of this will be tax deductible. Anything that you purchase from my Amazon website that you use towards your office to have it set up, or any office supplies, all tax write-off. So make sure you keep a copy of your receipts. You know I am a certified tax consultant as well, so if you ever need any tips and tricks about your taxes, I will be covering some of those as tax season comes along. But I am a certified tax consultant. I do individual, business, as well as corporate taxes since 1992. So again, I got you all covered on that end. So anything you purchase, I will highly recommend, if you could, use a debit or credit card when you make these purchases, or go old school, write a check, some type of paper trail that you can have, or keep your receipts, but you can have those when you do file your taxes. You can have all of those as a tax deductible, because you know a certain percentage of your home space, you get a tax deductible for that anyway, even then to your internet bill, your cell phone bill, or your home phone bill, your fax line, and your utilities. Like I said, if you want to find out more, contact me on the back end and get a free consultation for that for your upcoming tax season. But we're going to get into the 2 hot job leads that I have available through my mini call center. Like I said, keep in mind, anything that you purchase or have to purchase for this particular assignment, even if you have to pay for a background check, just keep in mind, there's a lot of fraud out here. They want to investigate you just like you want to investigate them. So some of these assignments do charge a $30 one-time background check. It's an annual fee if you have to pay it. But if you're on that same contract without going to another contract, you're good. You don't have to pay a number that one time. But keep in mind, you get it back on your taxes. And then on top of that, some of them may require for you to do a drug test. Like I said, sometimes you have to pay and sometimes you don't. Majority of the times you don't have to pay for the drug test. But just keep alert, like on your higher paying end jobs, like your banking jobs, anything that you're dealing with the consumers directly, or if you're dealing with that credit card, stuff of that nature, they will highly recommend for you to get that background check as well as that drug test. Please don't let that destroy you or take you away. Keep in mind, any jobs that I offer you all, especially from the mini call centers, coming direct from Exquisite Agency. So you don't have to worry about going through that whole linear process of turning your application, turning your resume, not getting any feedback, nobody never contacting you back. I'm that one that you contact. You can contact me directly through my phone. I highly recommend that, because I got my hands in a lot of baskets right now. You just contact me at my contact number. You can click on my website link below and see my contact information. It's got my email address up there as well if you want to send me your email. Or you let me know in the comments what type of jobs you're interested in. If you're interested in a non-phone, if you want to do a couple of mini call center jobs that I be having to come up and available, or the phone surveys, or the gaming, let me know in the comments so I can know what to bring you all more of. But check out my community, because I do be sharing different links on different things and stuff that you all can get started like as soon as today. Now those would be like the phone pay survey apps and like the mini micro, call jobs and stuff that you can do that regularly just downloading it to your phone or your tablet, your computer. You can get started like today with no problems. But of course, for my mini call centers, of course, they want to identify you just like you want to identify them. Keep in mind, you all working with Fortune 500 companies, so you can't go wrong with this. Like big companies like the local banks, First State Bank, the roadside assistance places, they have Home Depot, they have Walmart, they have travel agencies. Of course, we got the TXU Energy, which is the Texas energy place that they have in Texas. We have like the different ones that we have through like the Modern Care, and then we have the other different ones that's coming up like Home Depot, Lowe's. We got all of the Fortune 500 companies. So keep in mind, all of this little extra steps you're going through is going to most definitely pay off one day. It normally takes sometimes they have fast track trainings for like 1 to 2 weeks. So don't let that distract you neither, because you can be doing like your little side hustles to still make your money till after your training. Because of course, unfortunately, the training is not paid for. Keep in mind, you're an independent contractor. But all of this is knowledge and information that you put on your resume. Any training that you do, once you complete that training, that week that you go on the phone, even though you're in training, you get paid for that week. Like I said, do not let that distract you, discourage you with any time frame that you have, because guess what? You guarantee the job as long as you pass the assessment test. And don't let the assessment test turn your way neither, because the assessment test is common sense. Tell them exactly what they want to hear. It's common sense. Answer the way that you think they would answer. Don't answer the way that you probably would answer, but try to do it the best way to your knowledge, even if you get the job. Of course, because it's a new career track for you all. You want to have that flexibility where you can work from home, where you can save on driving, you can save on gas, buying the clothes that you need, buying the steel-toe boots, buying the different things that you need on an everyday basis to get back and forth to work, your clothing, getting your hair done, your nails done, whatever you do to dress it up or dress it down for your job. You're working remotely, you work from home, so you get to save a lot of money. They have no idea what you look like on the other side of their screen. Now, some jobs that we do have, like for the QuickBooks, we normally offer during tax season, now they really most definitely recommend for you to be cammed up on those assignments, because a lot of people be having other people sitting in for them doing those assignments. And they want to make sure you are who you say you are. You got to keep in mind, they're like you all. They want to have somebody they can trust is very loyal and dependent. Now, after you finish your training course on one assignment, say if I have another one that comes up and you're interested in, guess what? You can work both assignments. You already got your background check in. You already got your drug test in. Everything's already in. You don't have to worry about paying another fee. You can go right into another assignment while you work this assignment, because most of them require you to either work 10 hours or 20 hours a week. So you can turn these positions from part-time or up into full-time. It's up to you. You're an independent contractor. Of course, you don't get paid no overtime, but I will tell you all this in advance, because I don't want you all to come in not being transparent. But keep in mind, again, everything you purchase, you will be reimbursed for on doing your taxes. Because like I say, you're an independent contractor. What you actually paying them is for access to these Fortune 500 companies, because they can't get people like hard-working people like you and I on these jobs and work them, so they rather hire us to work from home. So of course they want to identify you to make sure that you are who you say you are. I am hiring right now anybody in the United States of America, anybody in Canada. We are picking up different countries right now. We just haven't got it yet. I think they're talking about getting like the UK and Jamaica and different places, but I keep you all posted with that. Keep in mind, if you don't already have a computer or laptop, you must have a computer or laptop. You must have high-speed internet. That's just a must. Some of these contracts actually reimburse you for half of those internet bills and stuff too that you have. But keep in mind, anything that you pay towards your internet will be a tax write-off. Anything that you have to use for your phone, because some will probably require for you to have like a backup phone maybe to use, or a dual monitor. All of that is going to be reimbursed. Of course, for you to get access to the system, the application itself, they put you through either first 1 week to up to 4 week training. They used to charge for that. Now, due to the pandemic, they haven't been charged for training classes at all. Because keep in mind, we have to pay those instructors to come up there and get you all nicely trained to get you into the position where you need to be successful in these positions. So that is something extra to add to your bucket list. So that's going to be waived off. You don't have to worry about paying for training classes. We got you covered. Only thing they actually ask for is when you actually start. They do charge monthly at $19.95 monthly fee, but don't let that discourage you either, because you're going to get that back on your taxes, because this is all a tax write-off, and what that is just giving them access and giving you access to these Fortune 500 companies to get you up and working. Because sometimes it's hard to go directly to these Fortune 500 companies and get a job, because some of them be like, oh, you got to be this certain locality, or you got to be this certain age. You know how they age restrictions, sometimes discrimination. You guaranteed to get a position as long as you pass an assessment test, as long as you have a valid ID, of course, as long as you have your required equipment, like I said, the laptop, desktop, the high-speed internet, head-free noise, free cancellation headsets. All you can get at a cost-effective price on my Amazon website. Click on that link below. You have nothing to lose, everything to gain. It's going to save you money. It's the same thing if you go out there and catch a bus to go to work. Or if you go out there and drive your car, you got to put $10 to $15, maybe $20 a day in gas for every day you go to work. Or if you got to go buy yourself lunch while you're at work, do you get reimbursed for any of those? No, not if you work for a company. But at least if you work for yourself as an independent contractor, even though you're paying that $19.95, but one time per month, just to get access to these Fortune 500 companies, to get access to all these additional trainings that you all get to be successful, you get that back on your taxes. Make it make sense. Which way would you rather go? Where you go and get a job that you have to work out there in the community? There's nothing wrong if you do have it. You have to crawl before you walk. You have to have something versus nothing. And you don't get reimbursed for your gas. You don't get reimbursed, of course, unless you have a company that you work for. They reimburse you for that because you're driving a company car. Let's use common sense real quick. But if you use your own personal car, you put gas in that car every day. If you don't take your lunch, you still got to buy the lunch at the grocery store. Make it make sense, and that's expensive to actually have lunch to take to work. Or you have to buy your lunch when you go out to eat. That's money you spending. Sometimes you have to have certain uniforms, certain color pants, shirts, or whatever. You got to pay for all that. Guess what? You don't get reimbursed for that. Okay? So what you're doing is reimbursing yourself when you get your first paycheck. Working for yourself for many call centers, for exquisite agency, at least you get reimbursed if you have to buy any equipment, laptop, desktop, computers, high-speed internet, have to use a cell phone or dual monitor, whatever. Even if you have to pay for meeting access every month to get in the system, you get free paid training, all free. You get reimbursed for everything that you put in with the exquisite agency, with any Fortune 500 that you get into. You don't have to worry about beating everybody else in line to have the best resume to do this and get a job. As long as you have a valid ID, as long as you have the required equipment, that laptop, desktop, high-speed internet, and that noise-free cancellation headset so you can block out any noise that you have around you. If you have pets or kids or a lot of people talking behind you, of course you want to get yourself off in a private area of your home or wherever you choose to be at, so you can make sure you take your calls professionally. Don't you all hate calling some of these call centers? You can tell they're working from home. You can hear chicken and roosters in the back, kids running the plane. That is so unprofessional. Don't be one of those. Keep your assignment so you can keep on going up the ladder, because keep in mind, you might start off low, baby, but you're going to end up high, because we do have some, especially with the roadside assistance. That's one of our top paying ones that we have that we offer throughout the year. Those be paying up to $30 and $40 an hour, baby. What we talking about? We talking about six figures at this point, working from home. Get to get everything taxed right off. You get to save money on going out here commuting. You get to eat at home. You can even have your DoorDash, Grubhub, or whatever you choose to have it delivered to your house. Guess what? Tax write-off. Are we serious? You can't do that with a regular job that you go on, because you're an independent contractor, you're a business owner. So keep that in mind. You have to spend a little money to make some money, but it's going to pay off at the end. How do you think the other ones in corporate America's on top? Got the nice houses and nice cars. They had to start from somewhere. We're providing you a Fortune 500 where we're getting you in the door just by taking an assessment test. By some of them, just by doing a background check. And don't let that discourage you either, because a lot of people are like, oh, I got a misdemeanor and stuff. Don't let that distract you or discourage you, because a lot of companies will still hire you as long as you have good standing criminal background check within the last 5 to 7 years. You good. Don't let that worry you. Have faith the size of a mustard seed and go forth and apply. Do that assessment test. Send me to my email your resume, your contact number if I can get you set up with that assessment test, and you can go ahead while you're doing that assessment. If you don't already have your laptop or desktop high-speed internet, go ahead and get the assessment part of the way and pass it, just in case. And we're not going to even say this, but just in case you fail the first time, you have up to 3 times you can take it. Get that part out the way, then boom, that's the hardest part really that's out the way. And you're using common sense. It's nothing hard. They just asking you how would you handle a customer, what would you do? You tell them exactly what they want to hear, plain and simple. I don't know why people get freaked out and make it so hard than what it really is. Well, you can go ahead and get yourself set up with your high-speed internet, get yourself set up with your laptop or desktop, get yourself set up if you want a dual monitor where you can multitask, where you can all have this as a tax write-off. And keep in mind, this is a business, independent contractor, so you don't get any tax or anything taken out. So take at least 10 to 15% of that and put to the side for your taxes so you can have that to pay. But if you have dependents and you're a homeowner, you don't have to worry about it. You're going to break even anyway. Like I said, I'm a certified tax accountant since 1992. I can show you how to do that as well. But we're going to get into these 2 hot leads. I just want to go over that part because I don't want you all to get distracted and discouraged. Because a lot of people, you said test, they freak out. No, it's easy peasy. Get started today. You have nothing to lose. Contact me at theexquisite2010@yahoo.com. My email address is down below. You'll see it right there in the comment section. Or you can go ahead and get that assessment part of the way while you work on getting your equipment. Because like I said, some of the training is fast track 1 to 2 weeks. But other than that, baby, you'll start be making money ASAP. You'll start be getting money before all of the major holidays come in. So that's a win-win situation for you all. And you work from home, you saving money. Everything you put out, you're going to get it back doing taxes. Plus, you're going to get all that money throughout every 2 weeks. I pay my people on the 15th and the last day of the month every month, but we are having some opportunities. After you've been working 90 days, you can get the daily pay. Keep that in mind. What other mini call customer service job can you do and get a daily pay? I'll wait because it's not one. But we're going to get into this first hot lead, and I appreciate you all for stopping through. Make sure you all subscribe so you can keep abreast about all of these great opportunities I have. I will have some non-phone. I have some on you have to be on the phone. I have some that you can do paid surveys. I have some that you can do micro jobs where you can play games. All legit, tested from Miss Exquisite herself. You don't have to worry about getting none of these. You like, is it for real? Is it a scam? No, because I've tried them, not tested them. I'm trying to tell you, I've been doing this since 1992, and I wouldn't steer you all in the wrong way. I promise you all that. So make sure you all subscribe if you won't miss another short I do, another community post I do, another video that I do, and most definitely these amazing jobs that we have coming up. It's not even a job for you all, it's a career, a next level in your life too. Never put all your eggs in one basket, because you all can see what's going on in this economy, how everything is going up. Gas is going up, groceries going up, the cost of living is going up. Don't you want some additional income? With these opportunities, you can make money full-time or part-time. It's up to you all. And it's not going to start until you all take an opportunity to take a chance. And I'd rather be making some money, baby, than making no money at all. This is a great way to get in the door with these Fortune 500 companies. When they start offering like other jobs, like high sales position, we do have some good sales positions where you get like a base pay plus commission. So stay tuned for those. They are really, truly amazing, especially when like the major holidays come up, like the Black Fridays and Cyber Mondays and the major holidays that need people. Those are great ways. If you're a salesy person, it'll be a great way you make some additional income that'll take you to 6-figure income. Do I have anybody's attention yet? I certainly hope so. Because I took the time to come to talk to my babies today, because I said we can't let these things keep on slipping away. If you all are interested in any of these, make sure you put up in the comment, I'm highly interested. Let me know which one you're interested in. Look in the comment and you'll see my email address. Contact my email. Go ahead and tell me, hey, I want to get the assessment done, or this is the one I'm interested in, so I can send you the information. Make sure you put your contact number, your WhatsApp number in that email, so I can be able to send you the information you need, the link that you need for you to get started ASAP, if not sooner, right? And the first one we're going to go over from a Fortune 500 company is our Barnes & Noble. Everybody knows about Barnes & Noble. That's like the best bookstore that you can go to. I just went to Barnes & Noble for my birthday month. I had a ball in that store. It's kind of like, they got everything that you need and want, baby, if you're a book reader. Even if you don't do book reading, they have like cartoon books, they have puzzles, they have games, everything. Go check out Barnes & Noble. But in lieu of that, Who wants to work for a Fortune 500 company where you don't have to worry about going into that box store working for them, where you can put that on your resume, tell them, hey, I work for Barnes & Noble. Hell, girl, get me signed up. Okay, let me get you the information. I work from home. I don't go working to the retail store. And some of these assignments give you discounts on the items if you go to those retail stores. It's inbound customer service position that's available. Like I said, when you first start up with these positions, they might not pay a lot to start out, but as you go in and get more hours and stuff in, because guess what? You can work as many hours as you want to. They want you to do a minimum of 20 hours a week. They do have high call volumes on Mondays. They prefer for you all to work at least 3 hours or more on Mondays. And they'll let you know all this in training. Anything I'm telling you all, they'll let you know all this in training. They'll let you know what schedules are available, if it's Monday through Friday, if you have to work on the weekend, because some of them you don't have to work on the weekend. Some of them just strictly Monday through Friday. But of course, this particular individual position is a daily pay once you get signed up for the 90 days probation with us. Barnes & Nobles is a specialty service inbound customer service position. This one is paying $10 an hour. Like I said, please don't let that distract you or take you away, because keep in mind, something is better than nothing, and you breaking into a Fortune 500 company right before the holidays. When holidays come, when they start offering incentives, that's going to start going up. The more hours you work, that's going to start going up. So that's just like a starting pay. And the classes on this one start, so you all need to put in that chat, you interested ASAP. Send me your email information, your contact number, your phone number, your WhatsApp number, whatever you have, ASAP to theexquisite2010@yahoo.com. My email address is in the chat. Classes start on this September the 30th through October the 17th. But the classes start September the 30th through October the 17th. That's the phase 1. Phase 2 is when you actually going to be on the phone calls talking to live customers. So it's a fast track training session, and you're going to be earning this time. So you're going to be earning this training. So when I say you don't get paid for training, you actually technically do. You don't get paid for like that first 1 to 2 weeks, because you starting for $0. We used to charge you all a fee to pay these instructors to get you trained to be successful. Now we letting you in for free. So for those first 2 weeks, we got to give them something for doing a great job to come in to train you all. So we start training you all like the second and third week on phase 2. That's when you actually get on these calls, and you're very professional, of course, and you talk to these customers, real live customers, and you're going to get paid for that. And phase 2 starts October the 18th to November the 5th. Again, phase 1 starts September the 30th, which is coming up, so you need to contact me ASAP, to October the 14th. I apologize. Phase 1 is September the 30th through October the 17th. Phase 2 is where you're going to get paid to earn while you learn. That starts October the 18th through November the 5th. And the class times right now, all Eastern Standard Time from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Sometimes they used to have like evening classes available, but right now they don't have an instructor for evening classes. So they just have the 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You just got 4 hours out of your day, baby. Come on, you got 4 hours out of the day. What are you doing? Especially if you don't have a job or if you're looking for additional income. 4 hours out of a day for 5 days out of a week. That's all you got for training. That next week going into, or that third week, you're going to start getting paid. You can be doing like your paid surveys, your gaming apps, or whatever you need to do to have money coming in so you start receiving your first pay when you get into that phase 2. Now, I did state that I pay every 2 weeks. On the 15th and last day of the month. But if you come in and you do a great job the first week and you bust your album and you say, hey, Mrs. Exquisite, I'm in a hardship. Can I get at least half my pay and then I just get the rest of it when I get paid? I might work out something with you, because I have done something like that in the past. So just stay with me, get with me. Once you get with me, you will not go back. I promise you all. Just let me know that you're a hard worker, you're active, and I most definitely will ride and have your back like nobody else ever had, like Cadillac. But your phase 2, you earn while you learn, is October the 18th through November the 5th. Still fast track, still 1 week each way. And like I said, the training classes from 9 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, you have no classes on Monday, October the 14th. No classes will be on Monday, October the 14th. You will start earning, as stated, from October the 18th and you get to access it quickly, especially once you get signed up and you have that. Right now they saying 90-day probation, but they trying to get it set up where they can turn people money back around pretty quickly for them. Probably within like 45 days, 60 days, you can start getting the daily pay. And of course, this job, and I'm not gonna even say job, this opportunity, this new career for you all, they got service and time available that can fit everybody's budget. Because guess what? They're open 365 days out of a year, 7 days a year. 7 days a week. 7 days a week, 365 days out of a year. You tell me you can't find any flexibility where you can work out at least 20 hours a week to do that, and at least 3 hours on our high volume call days, and they will go over there and training. But the high volume call days are normally it's Monday and Friday are like the high volume call days. But even if you pick and choose this on a weekend and you got another job you work the weekday, that's additional income as long as you do your 3 hours required on that high call volume day, which is technically probably a Monday or Friday. You can break up the hours on both days. And they'll tell you that most hours are available to work are 9 a.m. through 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's even better. You don't have to worry about being on the phones up to 10, 11, 12 at midnight. So the calls normally start at 9 o'clock a.m. through 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And they said most intervals are available Monday through Friday from 12 p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. So that is super awesome. So what I'm going to do is tell you a little bit about this Barnes & Noble position, what you'll be doing on this inbound customer service. About the client, Barnes & Noble. Like I said, we all know about Barnes & Noble. If you don't, go online and look them up. They all over the internet. If you don't know about them, somebody's going to know about them that you're close to. I guarantee that. That's a Fortune 500 company that everybody pretty much know about. So this is a great opportunity for you all to put on your resume to get in the door ASAP and get started. No more excuses. No more excuses. As you can see, nobody else has your back but yourself and your family or whoever you're riding with right now. So you can't depend and wait on this government to help you out. As you can see, we still up here paying high price for gas, food, anything that you buy now, even your housing expenses. So you better start making a secondary opportunity for yourself and stop waiting, talking about, oh, well, they don't pay enough, that's not me. It better be you today. You better stop putting all your eggs in one basket. You never know. People that lost their houses, lost their cars. They live with people that can't even stand. They even having babies by that ex-baby mamas and wives that can't even stand because they need a place to live. Make it make sense. Don't let that be you. But Barnes & Noble is a Fortune 500 company, the nation's largest retail bookseller. What are we talking about? Who wouldn't want that on their resume? The largest retail bookseller and the leading retailer of content, digital media, and educational products. The company operates in 640 Barnes & Noble bookstores in 50 states. That is huge. That is huge, babies. The company operates in 640 Barnes & Noble bookstores in 50 states. And one of the websites, premier e-commerce sites. That's what you ought to be handling. The e-commerce, what's online. Through BN, which is barnesandnobles.com. So like I said, if you haven't heard of or know about them, go up there to BN, B as in boy, N as in Nancy.com. Check them out. Note the digital business offers a lineup of popular nooks at tablets and e-readers. So you normally used to go in the bookstore like old school and go get your book. Like I said, they just don't do books no more. You can get it in through, have it downloadable through your tablets now and through e-readers, which is way better for a lot of people and way more cost effective. Imagine when the holidays come, if they start offering incentives. That $10 per hour USD will start going up, babies. Please don't sleep on this opportunity. And it's got an expansive collection of digital reading content through the Nook store, which is your online, like your downloadable products, like your e-readers, like your e-books and stuff of that nature. And the system and equipment that's required for this opportunity. Of course, your computer must meet the platinum and the platform standards. They're going to make you do a computer test just to make sure that you have the right amount of storage space up there to do this. Like I said, all of this legit. Everybody know, of course, Barnes & Noble We got a contract with them. Everybody know Barnes & Noble is legit. They ain't nothing you have to like, is it legit? Yes, it's legit. I'm doing it. And plus, I'm backing it. You know what I'm saying? Why would I back something that's not legit? The additional client program technology standard is a USB hardwired headset with the phone quality auto required, which I was telling you all about. The noise-free cancellation headsets you can order from Amazon. They have them starting off like $14.99 and up. Like I said, all this stuff is tax deductible. Make sure you keep your receipt. And you must maintain the most recent version of Windows 10 or 11 with no pending updates. So you can't have any pending updates. You have to keep the most recent version of Windows 10 or 11. And it'll always tell you, would you like to shut down your computer for your update, or would you like to be reminded another hour for to do your update? So it'll most definitely give you alerts when the updates come. But what to expect for this Barnes & Noble's inbound customer service position? A day-to-day basis, service providers can expect to participate in the following activities. Listen up. You all will be handling customer inquiries regarding order status, memberships, and or marketplace orders for specialty services like escalation, sales and audit groups, retail programs. You all will be creating a case in the client system for interaction, meaning every time somebody calls in, you could be noting down files what they called in for. From when they call in again, they ain't got to repeat themselves. I hate that. Don't you all hate that when you call in, you got to keep repeating yourself because the last customer service rep didn't take detailed notes? And that's what I tell them too. Check the notes. I just called in, the phone got disconnected. Oh, I don't see the notes. Don't be one of them. Go above and beyond expectations, please, and thank you. Research the customer's account to accurately identify the best solution and the answers for the customer's inquiries. Use client knowledge base to provide customers with accurate and complete information, meaning that you will never be out there alone. Even though you're working from home, you're going to always have somebody in your training queue that you can contact, somebody from the team lead that you can contact. You're going to have your knowledge base, which is AKA your Bible, that you can use to pull up any information that you need to pull up. You can utilize the chat and the support service resources when necessary. You can even take detailed notes which you took in your training class and have that right at your fingertip. I normally do that and put it in like sheet protectors and put it in a binder for whenever I have it organized, like I have to do different contracts from time to time. I have a binder at Barnes & Noble. If I have like a quick guide I want to pull out, I'll pull out and flip through and look at my notes and see how I will have to detail. Because some of the clients will tell you that you have to put the customer's name, the date, the reason why they call. So I make sure I take like little pertinent information notes like that. You'll be able to utilize the Crowd Hub. The Crowd Hub is like social media for the actual assignment that you be working. Where other people, just like yourself, is working on the same project, you'll be able to contact them. Hey, how would you handle this case? What would you do in this situation? So you'll always have somebody there to further assist. You would never be by yourself. And that'll help you enhance the client program knowledge and stay up to date on the client's policy changes too. They will send you updated information through your Crowd Hub. It's kind of like I said, it's kind of like a social media where you get your emails and all of that stuff about the particular project. And you'll be handling inbound customer service phone calls about the client's membership programs, including but not limited to inquiries by the client's customers about their membership status, the replacement membership cards, because a lot of people do misplace a membership card, and changing their auto renewal status. Easy peasy, great money to make right from the comfort of your home. Assisting clients, store managers, and store book sellers with in-store customer questions. Providing support service for client corporate sales customers. The capabilities of top performing service partners for this program. We're looking for outstanding problem-solving skills, display patience, you can emphasize, and the ability to manage stress. Because I know you all gonna not let these people stress you out and you over the phone. No, woosah, get yourself a stress ball reliever. As you can see, I got my $1 million baby. I think I just put her up. Got this from the Dollar Tree. You know, have this while you're on a call. You know what I'm saying? De-stress yourself, baby. You got no reason to be stressed. Too blessed to be stressed. Of course, the ability to work under pressure. We on the phone. We at home. What pressure can they have? Ain't nobody sitting on top of your head. Ain't nobody like right next in the cubicle looking at you to see your facial expression. Okay. Skill and efficient in writing and verbal communication. That's what we're talking about. Take your detailed notes to make sure they have to call back which we like to do a one-call resolution where we hoping they don't have to call back, because we're going to go above and beyond our expectation the first time they call. But at least they have the detailed notes of another customer service rep handles their case. They'll know how to handle it and exactly what to say. And to provide knowledgeable, friendly, and great customer service skills as stated. Go above and beyond expectation. And of course, as we was talking about earlier, everything that you pay is going to be tax deductible, so keep all your receipts. It's just telling you about the platform usage fee, the reason why is $19.75 being charged per invoice, period. Do not let that distraction steer you away. It's the same thing you paying for gas to go back and forth to work every week. Same thing you have to buy and pay for dry clean on uniforms that you have to work. Or if you got to get special color pants and shoes that you don't get paid back for. The same thing you have to pay if you have to go out there and spend money on lunch because you're driving out to the store. Say if I work for Barnes & Nobles, I'm going to have to pay for gas. I'm going to have to wear the certain color uniforms they have. Even when I wash it, I have to buy certain washing patterns to wash it or have a dry clean and don't get my money back for it. This way, when you pay for this invoice period, just $19.75 per invoice, you're going to get that back on your tax fee. Please don't let that distract you. You will not miss the money, especially when you start getting your hours in. It's kind of like you having taxes taken out. Put it like that, because you're going to get it back during tax season. And the platform usage fee, like I said, is charged for the infrastructure of the system that we're using to get access to these Fortune 500 companies. 24 hours. Client technical support help desk. We help paying for the help desk. They help us keep our systems up and running. If we continue to make our moolah, think about it. And it's helping with the scheduling system, the system that we have to go in and schedule our intervals where we can make sure we keep our money coming in throughout the day and throughout the week, especially if you start doing their daily pay, and the invoicing services. For the accounting service, we can make sure that our hours stay accurate so we can get paid approximately the money that we need to pay. And this is just not charged until the platinum usage fee is not charged until your first invoice period. After an agent begins servicing, the service providers are not charged a fee for the agent who is not yet servicing. So if you're not yet servicing, you're not being charged. You have to wait until you start getting on those phones and start getting your money. That's when you'll be charged. And trust me, you won't even miss that $20. You won't miss that. And like I said, look what it's helping. It's helped keeping the system up and running. It's helped still providing your job where you can have the flexibility to work from home while your kids in school, or while your husband at work, or while you there by yourself. You making money while you at home. You got the TV playing in the back on low when nobody else can hear it. You got your little music playing soft until you get your next call. What are we talking about? You seeing how much money you're getting to save? Please don't let that little $19.75 stress you. Don't let that little assessment test stress you, because you guarantee the job if you pass it. You ain't got to worry about, hey, is I'm going to get the job over all these other people, the bachelor's degree, master's degree. Have faith the size of a mustard seed that you will pass that assessment test. You will not have to pay no money until you make money. What other opportunity can you go on and do that? Normally, other opportunity you have to pay up front, right? That's what you used to have to do for these training classes. You had to pay up front for these instructors to train you, because they have to get paid too. They're waiving all of that for you all to help you all on the fast track for your new career, your new opportunity. And this service level of requirements vary and are subject to change. And of course, you have to have a 90% to pass the training class to be able to go on the phone calls full time. Like I said, don't let that distract you, because any questions that you have during training, you can most definitely ask. Closed mouths don't get fed, and no questions or dumb questions, don't know the answer to it, baby. So if you all have any questions or concerns about this Barnes & Noble's position that I have available, please contact me ASAP, if not sooner. Put it in the chat. Look in the comment section. Look for my email address. Contact me ASAP. You can go ahead and get this assessment test up and going and pass. We can get started with your identification, verification, and your background check, and your drug test if needed. All of them don't require that. But like I said, once you do that one-time background check of $30, you don't have to worry about paying that fee again. And that is, like I said, reimbursed. Like I said, even if you have to do it, like I said, a paid survey game, the phone app games, if you have to get it from somebody, just use it all your savings. You're going to get it back. It's going to pay off once you start your career. You don't have to worry about nobody standing on top of your head. You don't have to worry about wasting your money on gas, to pay an Uber to take you back and forth to work, to catch a bus, to go wear a special uniform, to go out here and buy lunch when you don't have time to go to the grocery store, make you lunch and take you lunch. All of that's going to be right here in the privacy of your home. You have your shoes off. You can put your hair on. You can take it off. You have your hair fixed. You can have your face made up. I would highly recommend, if you're working from home, do those things. Still do like you are going into like an office to work, because it's going to motivate you. It's going to make you more inspired. Open your blinds up, let the sun shine in if you have sun, especially if you're in a place year round that's nice and pretty. Let that pretty sunshine in, so it can motivate you even more to make your day get more successful. And you can start busting in more than just part-time hours. You can start getting full-time hours where you're not even missing that $19.75, baby. You're not even missing that you pay for that background check that you're going to get the money back for. Please don't let that discourage you all. You know you have to spend some money to make some money. Even if you go work for Barnes & Noble, if you go into the store, you still going to have to spend money to get gas to get to your job for that first week, and you don't get paid until that next week or every 2 weeks. You're going to still have to spend money on getting a special uniform. You're going to still have to spend money if you're working for the bank, if you get one of them banking opportunities, if you got to wear a certain type of clothing and stuff like that. You're still going to have to pay money. You're not getting reimbursed for that. Everything you spend on this way, you're getting reimbursed for. So please keep that in mind. Don't let that distract you. Nothing is free, and if it's free, that's when you should start doing your investigation to see if it's actually a scam. But this is not a scam. This has been tested and proven, and so many people have been working for this company for years, like 10 to 15 years. You can go check out reviews. Like I said, if you want more information, I can send you more information through your email address, where you can get signed up ASAP, or through your cell phone or WhatsApp. Please don't let this opportunity bypass. We're going to go into our next opportunity before I can let you all go for the day. But I hope everyone is having a sizzling, successful Saturday today. I hope everyone finds a job or opportunity or a new career that's going to most definitely make them feel like they truly accomplished and like they're going somewhere. Even if this is something you're doing part-time or full-time, let it be something that you have the passion for you can love what you're doing. Even if you have to start off this way right now, taking that lower pay and getting on the phones until you get that non-phone and a higher pay, do what you have to do. Don't let these opportunities go by, because this is a great way for you all to put Fortune 500 opportunities on your resume without having to worry about if somebody with a bachelor's degree or master's degree or more experience going to get the job over you or get the career opportunity over you. As long as you pass an assessment test, that background check, and do your drug test, you are good to go, babies. And don't let it discourage you if you do have something on your background, because they overlooking a whole lot of that stuff, because they know a lot of things have been going on during the pandemic. As long as it's not independent charges like what you got currently going on, but still don't let that distract you. Have the faith of the size of a mustard seed. If it's for you, it's going to be for you. Trust and believe that. We're going to get into the second opportunity real quick before I let you all go, and I appreciate your patience. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe so you can not miss out on another great opportunity that I have for you all for this career advancement. Like I said, even if it's just working on the phones, off the phone, paid surveys, you're doing micro jobs, you're doing game apps to get paid, all has been legit and been proven by the one and only Mrs. Squizzle. You don't have to worry about no scams over here, baby. And if it's one that I heard about, if I haven't tested, I'm like, y'all come and try this out with me. Let's try this out together and see how it is. We'll get like a little small group of people to try it out before we go out there and really market and expose it to a lot of people. But this next one is the TXU Energy company, which is a Texas energy company. They are a great company to work for too. They have a lot of people, once they go with them, they don't never go with nobody else. Like I said, some people, when they finish one training class, they go in on another training class, another opportunity. Then that way they have the best of both worlds. They have more than one opportunity that had them going. Because some of these opportunities are like Monday through Friday. Some people like, I'd rather, have something on the weekend too. I want to work 7 days. So they go and get into another opportunity, like a sales opportunity, or cruise control, or cruise ship opportunity, or something like that, or e-commerce, where they can do on the weekend and do through the weekday. For they can have, just in case their opportunity, the hours start slacking, they can have another one they can jump on too. Like I said, never put all your eggs in one basket. let's get into this opportunity. This is TXU, which is Texas Energy Customer Support. This is going to be inbound collection and sales, and this is the one that I personally work and I love. I'm about to do this training class again. I used to work this before, and I actually love this because I'm an accountant. So if you're the type of person like, dealing with numbers, like dealing with collection, sales, and stuff like that, this opportunity is most definitely for you. What to expect on a day-to-day basis. Business can expect to participate in the following activities: review, analyze, and respond to customer billing inquiries, upsell eligible customers home warranty solutions, resolve customers' issues or questions, process and payment deferrals and installment plans. Like a lot of people call in and say, hey, my bill was like $200 and something. I can't afford that. Can you set up some type of payment arrangement? That's what you all will be doing. Like some people call in and say, okay, I want to know why my bill was $201 this month versus $195. You be doing billing inquiries and do that breakdown and itemize it line by line and tell them this is how we came up with their final number. The attempt to save customers who may be moving. Some people might be moving to a different county or state. Our job, that's where the sales part comes in, especially if they still going to be within the same locality. Try to get them to still keep us, still to keep their bill paid. But when they go to a new location, they can already have services transferred over to them. We can keep them as a customer. And especially if they're trying to leave because they're unhappy with the plan, try to, upsell to them to hell, tell them, hey, the opportunities and the values are still becoming and being a part of the Texas Energy Company, because we all need our energy, we all need our utility service, so there's no way around that. But we just try to get them where we can try to offer the best services and probably sometimes reduce our plan for them, depending on what type of plan they're on, because sometimes they might have home warranty, and sometimes you can take that off for them to save a little bit money on that bill. So all this stuff will be very beneficial for you all to know. They're going to train you all this training class, so you will never be out there alone. You're going to quickly identify customers' needs in the first minute of the call to offer the appropriate plan. And you're going to accurately enroll the customer in the correct plan. And you're going to strive to resolve the customer issues on the first call. Like I said, the first call resolution, where you ain't got to worry about them calling back again. And you're going to demonstrate knowledge of the Texas Energy processes and policy. You're going to build trust and rapport with the Texas Energy customer through clear, respectful, and interaction. You're going to always strive to ensure that overall customer service, customer satisfaction remains high while resolving issues. You're going to understand the client call flow and the Texas utility regulations, because they're going to go over it with you in training. Plus, you're going to have your go-to guys you can always look back through, your knowledge-based guide. And you're going to ensure no public utility commission complaints are filed. And you're going to ensure that Texas customers has lighted turned out in error situation, which is the LOIE program that they have, alert lights turned out in error. And they're going to go over there to training with you all. And the capabilities of the top performance services program, you must just do completely weekly certification course to maintain knowledge in the client's products and services. They will be having weekly meetings sometime every 2 weeks to make sure you all stay up to date, or either send you all updated newsletters to make sure you all stay up to date with anything they have coming up for the upcoming seasons. Like if they have any allergies, you all can get the alerts on all of that. And about this client, TXU Energy is a market-leading competitive retail electricity provider, powering the lives of more Texans than any other retailers. TXU Energy offers a variety of innovative products and solutions, allowing both its residential and business customers to choose options that best meets their needs, including exceptional customer service, competitive prices, electricity service plans, innovative energy efficiency options, renewable energy programs, and other electricity related products and services. For more information, of course, you're going to go to www.txu.com if you want to know more about this Texas energy company. And they just telling you, of course, with this program as well, you must have hard wired headsets, noise-free cancellations. You order from Amazon or get locally at your Walmart stores for cost-effective price. Must maintain Windows 10 or 11 fully updated, no pending, of course. When every time you get that alert to update, you're going to go ahead and do your update. This one highly recommends you to have dual monitors, just in case you have a customer calling in that want to know about what service they're on, what plan they're on, and then you have pulled up on the other screen a breakdown of how much they're paying per month, and you can have both screens up and you can tell them what they can get rid of, what they presently have, to make that bill a little bit cheaper, or go over that billing inquiries. So it's good to have dual monitors on this, and keep in mind everything's a tax write-off. You don't have to worry about it. Some of you already might have it. And this position right here pays $10 per hour as well. Like I said, as time go by, you get more hours in, it'll start offering you more. This one does have 30-minute intervals. So if you say, if you want to come in today from 10 to 10:30, you can do that. And come back later after your interview or appointment with somebody else. Come back later on 2 o'clock that day to get the rest of your time in. Your time is flexible. On any of these positions I offer you all, you set your own time. We don't set that for you. We just tell you what days we highly recommend for you all to be on the call. We have higher call volumes, which is mainly Monday and Friday. We say, hey, can you do at least 3 hours on our high call days, high call volume days, which are Monday and Friday. You schedule that according to yourself. You don't have to contact us and say, hey, can I work from 10 to 11? Can I work 5? That's all up to you. All up to your discretion. You go in and set that interval yourself in increments of 30 minutes, and you got this. You can break it up however you want to. You can do an hour now, an hour midday, and an hour in the evening. You can do all 3 hours at one time, or you can do an hour and a half and then come back later on that evening and do an hour and a half. You got all of the control. You're in control. That's why you're getting tax write-off for anything that you invest in these opportunities for this new career advancement. Who wouldn't want that? You don't have a cap on your income. You don't have to worry about somebody telling you, hey, you only get paid $40,000 a year, or you only get this amount of hours per week. You set that yourself. You're not putting a cap. If you want to make $500 this week, guess what? You can make $500. If you want to just make $100, as long as you get the minimum required hours for that period. If they have 20 hours, of course, you know you got to do 10 hours one week and 10 hours the next week to get it for that 20 hours for every 2 weeks. Or if they recommend for you to do high call volumes on every Monday and Friday, as long as you get it in with those 2 weeks, those 3 hours per week, you're good to go. You don't have a cap. If you want to say, hey, I want to make $1,000 this week, you have that option. You can do that because you're in control. That's what you should love about these opportunities. On this one, class schedule for phase 1, where you just like in the classroom learning all of the meat and vegetables, all the ingredients you need to be successful. This training class 2 is 9 a.m. through 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, Monday through Friday, no weekend training. Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Phase 1 of the training is October the 9th through October the 28th. Again, this one starts October the 9th through October the 28th, so you still got a little bit more time on this, but not too much. You want to be able to pass that assessment, take that assessment, and get enrolled in this ASAP before all the class get full. Phase 1 starts October the 9th through October the 28th. Phase 2 of the training, that's when you actually will get paid to talk to a live customer. That starts October the 29th through November the 4th. No classes on October the 14th on Monday. No classes are on Monday, October the 14th. Phase 1 starts October the 9th of 2024 through October the 28th of 2024. Phase 2 is where you'll be getting paid while you learn and earn. It's October the 29th, 2024 to November the 4th, 2024. So you're going to be starting to break in and get your checks before the major holidays get in. Babies, you all get in on one of these opportunities, even if it's Barnes & Nobles. If you're not the type of person that's good about sales and collection, do the Barnes & Nobles. That's a great Fortune 500 company. If you are good with inbound collections and sales, jump on this TXU Energy. You'll be helping people with our utility services and stuff. Both of them will be benefiting people all the way around the borderline. You can't go wrong. You'll feel better about yourself at the end of the day. And again, no classes on either one of these projects on Monday, October the 14th. And either one of these projects, the classes are only Monday through Friday, no weekend classes from 9 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. You will have time on the weekend to go soak up any information, take notes on anything that you want to go back and ask that instructor next week that you still don't understand. Like I said, no questions or dumb questions you don't know the answer to it. The intervals on this project It's Sunday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. So this one is a little bit longer hours. You get to work anytime, Sunday through Saturday, from 8 o'clock a.m. through 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, the servicing times for this one is 8 o'clock a.m. through 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this one does tell you, you're required, the special servicing requirements, you're required to do 3 hours on Mondays, because that's our high call volume days on Mondays. Yeah, that's the main time people normally call for their services. You notice that on a Monday. But they want everybody highly required on Mondays to work at least 3 hours, even if you have to break it up. Those are 6 intervals of 30 minutes. You can do an hour, like I said, in the morning, an hour in the evening, hour in the afternoon, or you can do all 3 hours at one time, but it has to be 3 hours on that Monday. And the servicing hours, again, are from 8 o'clock a.m. to 11 o'clock p.m., Sunday through Saturday. Another great opportunity that I love, make sure you all subscribe. Please subscribe. It's free. It's nothing to subscribe. I don't know why people are watching, don't subscribe. You're not getting charged anything to subscribe. It's helping supporting that channel. Hit my playlist. Watch my playlist to support my channel. Share. If this doesn't help you, if you don't need this, share it. It might help somebody else out there might be looking for additional income, part-time or full-time. It's going to help them out during these times coming up for the holidays and stuff like that. Comment. Let me know what opportunities you're highly interested. If you're highly interested on the positions I just went over for the Fortune 500. If you're interested more in the non-phone. If you like worldwide, globally, you're in another country, you're interested in more opportunities in that particular country, let me know. Closed mouths don't get fed. I won't know enough to tell me. I'm an empath, not a psychic reader. Make sure y'all check out my other YouTube channels. I got that below in the comments as well. Make sure you all like. Please like. Always support my channel. Hit that bell notification to be notified the next time I post another amazing video and another great opportunity. I'm the one and only Miss Exquisite. I hope you all find the perfect opportunity that makes you be successful. Even if it's picking more than one, because baby, I never put all my eggs in one basket. I'm doing like 10 different things. I run like 10 different businesses. Doing my mini call centers. I do the phone apps. I do the gaming apps. I do it all, baby. I'm not putting myself and waiting on the government to do anything for me that I can do for myself. I'm grown. Okay. My name is on that birth certificate. My mother and father's name is on that birth certificate. So who else am I supposed to be listening to right now? You are the one who can make the decision and take yourself to the next level. Stop waiting for somebody else to make the decision. Oh, let me see what the person's going to do. That person's going to do what the hell they want to do and make sure they're good on that end for them and that family. Okay. But until the next time, I love you all from the top to the side, to the bottom. Please remember, knowledge is power. That's one thing that no one can never take away from you. Like I said, they can take your house, your cars, your lands, your cash, let them have it. But that knowledge, your food experience, your traveling experience, all goes to the ground with you. You can't get there if you don't have the income to get there, right? Stop cheating yourself. Don't put a cap on your money. Set your hours in the damn time you want to set them. That's the type of energy I'm on. Until the next time, the one and only Miss Exquisite. Love you all from the top to the bottom. Adios, amigos. Mwah.